Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Today we're going to be doing a guide, and I haven't done a guide for I think a very long time, man. So it's good to get back into the swing of things, and this guide is going to be the best picks I would go. Personally, I go in scrims and in my Power League matches up in Masters here, and for each map. So there's going to be a lot of brawlers, lots of information, and if you guys want to, pause the video to like comprehend the information or just keep a mental note of it, that is perfectly fine here. But I am qualified for this, guys. As you see, bang, Masters, and then Legendary 3, but we don't talk about that. But yeah, I'm going to give you guys the best picks on each map, starting from Hard Rock Mine. So Hard Rock Mine, if you guys don't know what the map looks like, it looks like this. And in terms of the best pick I would go with on this map, first one, let me just do it by descending. So the first one would be Belle, guys. Belle is an amazing mid on this map, and it's just so good at pinching and causing lots of pressure with her bounce feature. Next brawler is going to be Colonel Ruffs. I think Ruffs is amazing. His sandbags counters a few brawlers here. He can definitely hold his own. And then once you get the upgrades going, it's going to boost your team. And if you have the break star power, which is air superiority, you're going to be breaking up the map and making your Belle and your Pipers even more better on this map. Next brawler is going to be Leon, and as you guys can see, Leon, he's really good. You always want to go a lollipop drop. It allows your gem carriers to get a few more gems and just keep more mid control, and that's all you want on this map. You want to keep mid control, and also with Leon's sneaky abilities, like his invis from his super, he can basically sneak up to the enemy's bush grasses, and it's going to cause a lot of pressure. And you want to be playing Leon lane and just try and get in the spawn and stay alive as long as possible. Next brawler is going to be Sandy, guys. Sandy is an amazing brawler to have control with, and the super is the best part, because if you're losing and you have a super, you can basically spawn trap the enemy team if you use the super correctly. And with Sandy's Sweet Dreams, you're going to basically be guaranteeing 3 kills throughout the match, and you don't know, those kills might be very important for the game. Tara is another lane brawler. Kind of works similar to Sandy. You got your super, you got your gadget, which I'll go there, support from beyond, and the 3 pets basically allow you to push forward against any lane, and you should be able to just get to the spawn, get your super, and again, just stay strictly lane, help your team, you get some double pulls, triple pulls, anything's possible with Tara, and that's why Tara's a very strong pick. Next brawler is Mortis, guys. Mortis is very good because, he has a decent amount of HP. If you have the gears, and if you have this build, which I really love, Survival Shovel and then Creepy Harvest, you're going to be able to get so many kills onto the gem carrier, onto the lanes, and just make the game very messy and to your favor. Next brawler, guys, is going to be Jean. Jean, as you guys know, is a very strong brawler, and with her lamp blowout and her magic puff, it's going to allow your teammates and yourself to stay alive for a very long time. And obviously, Jean needs to be going mid, get gem carrying, and also, Jean pool is also good. It helps you have a good chance of coming back in the game if you have a big downfall. Max is another great brawler for changing up the pace of the game. If you pair it up with a couple of tanks and some more aggro brawlers like Sandy and Tara, and Max is going to be a very good comp here. And, the speed makes the game more paceful in your favor. And again, Max is a good gem carrier on this map because Max is able to dash and stay alive for a majority of the game. Another gem carrier is going to be Pam. Pam has a lot of HP and is going to be able to survive for a very long time. With her turret, she's going to be healing her teammates and also body blocking with a turret against other Jeans, other sharpshooters, and it's going to be staying alive, which is exactly what you want for your gem carrier. Grom will be a great lane brawler on the left or right hand side, and if you keep your range to it, Grom is going to be controlling the map pretty much for the majority of the time. Once you get your super, you can break up the map, you can get more kills, and you can make the game more messy compared to having Mortis on your team. Daryl is going to be a great aggro brawler to have up the lane into the enemy spawn. Daryl is a brawler that stays alive at majority of the time, can get countered very easily, but once you know how to play Daryl and use the super efficiently, you should be striving in the enemy spawn. Rico is a great brawler and probably the best pick on this map, to be honest. Rico's lane control is unmatched. His bouncing on this map is literally perfect for him. The walls are designed for him to pop off, and with the bouncy castle gadget, you're going to be staying alive a long time and basically carrying your team. Stu is going to be the last brawler for Hard Rock Mine, and Stu with his turret is going to be a menace. It's going to provide you speed to your team, and it can be basically keeping them alive for a long time, allowing them to dodge shots. And Stu, once he gets to super, you basically keep that super for the whole game and just be very obnoxious to the enemy team and just absolutely own them. The next map is going to be Gem 4, and this is how the map looks, and to be honest, there is a lot of diversity played on here. So the first brawler is going to be Belle, guys. Belle is going to be a very, very good brawler to have on your team. Again, you want to have it as mid. You can also have it at lane as well. Like, there's lots of diversity in terms of who plays mid and who plays lane, and Belle's one of them. You know, having a bear traps is very, very important, and if you get control at the start, you can go a bit up on the map and place your traps for Belle, and you're going to be getting even more control. And also pinching is very, very easy with Belle on this map. Spike is another great brawler to control a lane and a mid at the same time, with Curveball being the preferred star power, curving across the walls, getting great angles that you can't with Spike's normal shot. And the super is also really good just to zone out enemies towards you or away from you. And with the Spike gadget, Life Plant is going to be helping you stay alive in those interactions. Amber is a very good brawler in this map, surprisingly, and probably our only good map in the game. So if you can push your Amber, push it here and pick it on Power League. But Amber with her fire starters and her Wild Flame is going to be a great combo on aggression during a lane, controlling the map with the super, just placing it down, causing pressure on the enemy team, and it's going to be allowing you to control a majority of the map and clutch up the games when needed. Crow is going to be an amazing choice. Could be a gem carrier, very, very few circumstances where you want Crow as a gem carrier, but more importantly, you want Crow as a lane. Lane Crow is going to be very, very good because with the slow toxing gadget, it's going to allow you to slow the enemy team, and if you have a good brawler paired up with it, like a Ems, a Jean, or a Tara, you're going to be getting loads of value out of it. And if you go extra toxic, you're going to be making your enemy deal 25% less damage with each attack you hit. Next brawler is going to be Lola, guys. Lola can be an amazing lane and gem carry on this map simply because of the high HP and the high DPS. Sandy is going to be an amazing brawler, guys. If you put Sandy mid or sneak along the grass along the left and right hand side of the map, you're going to be sneaking up to your enemies, dealing lots of damage, getting a super, controlling the map, and possibly a great brawler to make some comebacks with. Leon's going to work quite similar to Sandy, guys. Leon is going to sneak up the map with his lollipop drop, being very, very unpredictable and giving him more speed and aggression and giving him more room to dodge around and be very, very unpredictable, guys. Leon is the exact brawler you need if you love playing an enemy spawn and just clutching up. Ems is going to be a great brawler to sneak around, get lots of control, and get the best value when you can when clumping up the enemy team. Meg is going to be an amazing choice to have mid or lane because once Meg gets her mech, and she's going to be going to town, if you have the gadget, you'll be dying very, very few times. And once the mech goes down, you do get the shield, which is going to make you very, very hard to kill. So mech is the perfect brawler to stay alive with, and also spawn trap the team and get loads of kills. Mortis is going to be the next pick on this map, guys. Mortis with the speed gear on this map is going to be very, very important. You can sneak around, kill the gem carrier, as most gem carriers sometimes do have low HP. You can definitely kill most lanes on this map, as most lanes have very, very low HP. And it's a great aggression brawler. Tara is a great brawler to have on this map. Again, similar to Leon, Sandy, and Ems. Good at spawn trapping, good at being very aggressive, and having a good chance of making a comeback in the game. Jean, a excellent choice as gem carrier, as with the attacks, you can scout the grass pretty much easily. And again, reload speed is good to do that as well. And with the Jean port, good chance of getting a comeback. And with the magic puffs, you'll be healing your teammates a lot as you can more control in the middle. Pam, another excellent choice at gem carrying. Pam is going to be a really good brawler to stay alive with. Have control with the turret if you put it on the top left or the top right of the middle part of the map. And again, a great support brawler to have fighting the enemy team. Grom is going to be a really good pick on this map because Grom, again, really good at scouting with his gadget. His gadget is going to be covering a lot of grass, so you can basically secure a lane. And again, the Grom bomb as his as a super is going to be very, very important in getting kills and breaking up the map against enemy aggressive brawlers. Rico is going to be a good brawler to have as a lane, you know, bouncing along the sides, covering a lane by itself, and once you get a kill, you can use the bouncy castle gadget and just push up the map, keeping even more control. Daryl is going to be a good brawler to make a comeback with and roll onto the gem carrier or the lane with the speed gear and his steel hoop star power, and it's going to allow him to stay alive and be a very big hassle to the enemy team. Rosa is going to be the next brawler, and Rosa is a good aggressive brawler to have. If you go the grow light gadget, you're going to be creating loads of grass for yourself, and you can sneak around anywhere on the map if you connect the map up correctly, and it's going to be a really big problem to the enemy team if they don't have anything to break up the grass. Sue is a great brawler to have lane. If you have the speed zone gadget, it's going to be allowing your team to have a big advantage in having lots of map control and dodging lots of attacks, giving your team a big lead. Last brawler is going to be very surprising, but Jessie is actually surprisingly very good at this map. The turret, if placed correctly in the corner of the mid map, is going to allow you to spawn trap the enemy team. And again, many people play brawlers that clump up quite a bit on this map, like a Jean and a Tara combo. You're going to be getting the maximum value with Jesse's shots. Next map is going to be Minecart Madness, and the first brawler on this map is going to be Belle, as expected, guys. Belle is a very, very diverse brawler. Okay, that's Sandy. Yeah, Belle's going to be very good as a gem carrot or a lane, very good at pinching and getting maximum value with her bouncing mechanic. Next brawler is going to be Lola, guys. Lola is a very, very good pick on this map as a lane or a mid, as this map is very diverse. And because of the open map, Lola's going to be getting lots of shots in, and with her super, she's going to be getting lots of high DPS, able to kill anyone on the map. Spike is going to be a very, very good choice on this map, because with his life plant, he's going to be staying alive quite a bit, and paired up with the curveball and his super, he's going to be controlling the map and winning lane majority of the time. Bro is going to be a really good choice as a lane here. With his slow toxin gadget, he's going to be slowing the enemy team, and this could lead to the minecart possibly hitting if you use it correctly, and it's going to allow your team to get lots of control on this map. Meg is going to be an excellent brawler to have as a lane to push up the map, and it's pretty easy to spawn trap on this map if you play it correctly and have a really good brawler like Meg. Jean is going to be a very excellent pick as a mid, going to be chipping away enemy teams, forcing them back, and paired up with the minecart, you should be able to spawn trap teams and hit most of your pulls, as this map is very, very tight. Max is going to be the next pick as a mid. Again, Max very, very good at surviving, dodging, and with his dash, he can avoid the minecart and tank also the minecart in case needed. Byron is going to be a really good pick as a lane. I prefer lane because if you have Byron as a mid, he's going to die in quite a bit, but again, healing your teammates and again, very, very long range to win your lane is a very good choice. Another good brawler is going to be Sprout. Sprout is very, very good at controlling the map, similar to Spike, but again, shooting over walls and making our own walls to block off sections, and also trapping the enemy team in their spawn. Hyper is going to be good as this map is quite open and you're going to be hitting lots of shots and going to be able to break up the map with the super. Pam, another great choice, as Pam is going to be very, very important as a gem carrier, staying alive, and with the turret you're going to be able to heal up as well. So again, more healing, more wins. Grom is going to be a great brawler to have, as you know, throws are really good on this map, and with Grom he can hit most enemies from far distance, and again, his gadget is very useful to scout out the very few bushes on this map. And also with the super, you can knock back people away and get more map control and even knock them back into the minecart. Daryl is a good brawler to have on this map. Again, aggressive brawlers are good here because they're very, very easy to spawn trap, and again, the steel hoops allows them to stay alive from the minecart and make some crazy plays. Stu is going to be a good pick here with the speed turret or the wall break. And once you get super once, you're going to be dashing up the map and being a big nuisance to the enemy team. 8-bit is very good here as most gem carriers don't have the ability to get away and in harm safe. But if you have the TP gadget here and you have a turret, you can TP away and into a safe corner, and also just keep melting with the turret. Backyard Bowl is a very, very open map and also very defensive at times, so these are the brawlers you want to play. The first brawler is going to be Belle, guys. Belle is a very, very good brawler at sniping and also wall peeking as well, and once you have the trap set up, you can get a lot of map control and also very defensive. Map is open. Lola's going to be, of course, great, especially with her super. She's going to get loads of value and dealing a lot of damage. Spike, with his curveball, he's going to be hitting people behind walls, so you can eventually push up and get even more kills. Well, again, his slow toxin gadget is one of the best in the game, and is going to be providing lots of value in this map, allowing you to get killed and very easily spawn trap. Meg has a lot of range, surprisingly, and once Meg gets her mech, she can push up to a wall and just stay there and eventually spawn trap and kill and score. Leon is going to be a good brawler with the lollipop drop. Your mid can have lots of control. Also, Leon will have a lot of control as well, as you can push up on the enemy team's wall and spawn trap them. Max is a good brawler here to have as a mid or a lane, and the speed is definitely going to help you guys push up on this map and pinch. Jean is a very good brawler to pinch the enemy team and slowly chip them down, ordering you to get lots of control and force them back into their spawn. Byron is a very good lane or a mid, as you're going to be healing, and with the long range, Byron's going to be dealing lots of damage, and once you get super, you can basically force people back into their spawn. Sprout is going to be a very, very good brawler to have. Sprout is going to be having lots of range and can also shoot behind walls, and once you get your super with Sprout, you can spawn trap and block off any part of the map. Piper, again, long range, long damage, and also you can break up the map with Piper's super. Pam is going to be a great choice, lots of HP, and you preferably want to play Pam lane, and also with her turret you can push up behind the wall and stay alive for the majority of the time. Grom, great at shooting over walls and also has a very long range, and you can basically get people out hiding behind the walls and just pinch them out and kill them. Stu is a good brawler to have. As long as you have the speed zone gadget, you're going to be doing lots of value for your team. And once you get your super once, you can try and keep chaining your supers and eventually push up the map. Sneaky feels a map with a lot of grass, so which brawlers will be good? Gale is going to be a very good choice in this map. Gale can be played as a mid and can block off a lot of areas with his tornado gadget. And also, if you run it with the slow gadget, you're going to be able to control and slow down enemies so your teammates can help you and confirm kills. Buzz as a tank and in grass is going to be excellent for this map to push up on enemies and get kills. Spike, played as a lane or a mid, could curve around walls and scout at enemies and use a super to block off areas of the grass. Leon with his lollipop drop can allow your mid or your lanes to sneak up in the grass without the enemy team knowing and eventually ambush them. Sandy, again, great brawler to have, especially with the speed gear and the damage gear. You can basically kill most enemies and always win your interaction, and once you have the super, you can use it to scout it if you have rune sands. Tara, again, a great brawler to have no matter what gadget you go. It'll be useful in many ways, and again, if you're ambushing with Tara, it'll be very easy to do so, especially if you have a speed gear, and you can get loads of value with Tara super here. Jean, an excellent mid, as it's very easy to scout, but pulls may be very hard to hit. Max, a good mid to have, especially if you're paired up with a bunch of tanks or aggressive brawlers. You can provide loads of speed and loads of map control. Byron, a good brawler to have to support your lanes, and of course Byron's scouting skills is okay. But once you start hitting up enemies, you will know the location as the poison will take them and it will help your enemy team. You'll help your teammates. Grom with his gadget is an excellent choice of the map. You can basically cover a majority of the map, and also it'll be very easy to hit shots due to being able to see your enemies. Rico is a very good brawler in this map. With his bouncy castle gadget, you can win your lane, and there's some really good angles for Rico here and able to spawn trap your enemies. Rosa, a very good choice if you have whatever gadget, because with the speed gear, you can push up the map. And with the super, you can get most kills and you're going to be able to score majority of the time. Nita, a very good brawler with gears and her bear. If you have the bear with me star power and also the fox fur gadget, you're going to be able to keep your bear alive and basically cycle your bears repeatedly. Last brawler is going to be Ems, guys. Ems is a good brawler to scout with, and once you get super with Ems, you can scout with the grass and also push up the enemy team. Next map is going to be Pinball Dreams. First brawler is going to be Surge, guys. Surge is an excellent pick to have as a lane, and if you use your TPs correctly, you can get your upgrades very quickly, and eventually with the third upgrade, you can have outrange most of your enemy brawlers and you can be able to win lane comfortably. Belle, a very good brawler to have as a mid due to the range, and the bounce mechanic does come in quite handy if you hit your shots. Lola, a really good brawler to have as a mid, as Lola does have a decent amount of range, and also her super can tank if you have the gadget, and you're going to be able to win the mid majority of the time and then help your team. Spike is going to be a very good lane choice, as with the life plant, you're going to be able to stay alive and win your interactions majority of the time. Leon with a Mesa Hill and Lollipop star gadget, you're going to be staying alive and helping your enemy team, helping your team sneak up the map and have a bit of control, making you a bit more unpredictable. Sandy is going to be a good lane choice, as with the Sweet Dreams gadget and the Sandy super, you're going to be able to get lots of control of the map, and with the speed gear, you're going to be able to sneak up on enemies and 3-tap them, then use your Sweet Dreams and then confirm the kill if they have a lot of HP. Tara, a great brawler to have, especially with the support from Beyond gadget. You can be able to tank a lot of shots and push up the enemy spawn with ease. Aaron, probably the best mid on this map. You're going to be able to heal your teammates and outrange most of the mids. Frank, a very tanky brawler to have, and especially with the irresistible attraction gadget, you're going to be able to kill a lot of people in just one shot. Daryl, a great brawler to have as a lane. You can super and score majority of the times without being stopped, and you can also chain your rolls against enemy. Barley, a great brawler to have, as there are walls designed on the left and right hand side of the map, and you can basically shoot over enemies without them being able to hit you. Stu, a great brawler to have regardless of the gadget. As long as you have gas or heal, you're going to be staying alive and wall peeking perfectly and getting loads of kills and damage onto enemy team. Ems is a very good lane brawler here, as Ems with her super and her shot, she's going to be able to push the enemy brawler back and is going to hold the wall and eventually lead to a goal. Shooting Star is a very open map, a lot of brawlers you go. Belle, again, a very good choice. Long range is going to be able to handle her lane on her own and also pinch, and when you have the lead, enemy team are going to push into your gadget. Leon, a great brawler to have with the lollipop drop. You can be very sneaky and chip down enemies. Jean, a great brawler to have as a lane or a mid, and you can chip down enemies and you can break up the map with the pulls, and very easy map to hit your pulls. Max is a very good brawler to have some aggression against brawlers that cannot deal with aggression. For example, Tick, Sprout, and Piper. Byron, a great brawler to have to support your team. Also, a very long range is going to be able to allow Byron to win majority of his matchups. Sprout is going to be a good brawler to have as a mid, as most mids are going to be throwers there, because throwers are going to be able to pinch lanes and also win the mid, and a great brawler to get for the first star. Piper, a good brawler to have as a lane, as with the homemade recipe, all you need is one shot and you can homemade recipe to guarantee a kill, and you can break up the map as well with the super. Pam, a good choice as a tanky option there, and paired with a Max, you're going to be able to spawn trap the enemy team without them being able to kill you due to Pam's super and HP. Nani, a very good brawler on this map, as with the head, you're going to be able to win and kill majority of the brawlers on the map. And if you have your return to sender gadget, you're going to be able to tank a couple shots from brawlers like Piper, Sprout, and Bell. Pick a top 3 pick on this map. You're going to be able to win your mid and your lane, and you're going to be able to tank Nani heads with the last hurrah gadget. Next map is going to be Dry Season, guys. Dry Season is a very defensive map and also open at the same time. Dry Season Ruffs is going to be a very good pick. As you go the field promotion, you're going to be getting your teammates a lot of HP. You're going to be able to win a lot of matchups. And with the sandbags, you can tank a lot of shots from Piper, Byron, etc. Bell, again, a really good brawler to have, as the traps will allow you to allow your enemy team to go into the trap, get slowed, and then you can pinch him with your teammates and get the kill. Buzz, a very good brawler to have, as Buzz has a lot of HP, and with your super, you can get a good amount of kills and keep chaining against low HP brawlers like Piper, Tick, and Sprout. Leon, a good brawler to have as an aggressive brawler, and also with a lollipop drop, you're going to allow your team to get the blue star and a lot of control. Mortis, a very good aggressive brawler to have, and you can grab blue star and play defensive, and if needed, you can go aggressive. And this is the best build to have if you want to go aggressive and get kills. Jean, a good brawler to have, as you can heal with Jean with her magic puffs, and also use the lamp blower to knock back enemies, and with the Jean pulls you can get loads of kills. Sprout is going to be an amazing brawler to have, as throwers on this map are really strong, and you can block out with the wall and spawn trap enemy teams. Byron, a really good brawler to have on either lane, and really good to have if you have any aggros. You can support them by healing them up. And with the splash is very important, as you can splash over walls. Piper, a good brawler to have with the homemade recipe, and you can get loads of kills, and a really good sharpshooter. Grom, amazing brawler. Watchtower allows you to find out the enemy's team location, and also Grom has a long range and is going to be able to break up the map with its super. Daryl, a really good aggro brawler to have, as a majority of the time he's going to be staying alive whenever he rolls in, and he can get a kill and then roll back out. Pick a good brawler to control the map with very long range, and can heal up very quickly if you have his well-loaded star power. Do a good brawler to have with his speed zone gadget and his 0 drag star power. You're going to be weaving in and weaving out and doing a lots of pressure on enemy team. Next map is going to be Layer Cake, guys. Layer Cake is a very tank heavy map, and also has a lot of opening for throwers and long range brawlers. Bell is going to be a very good brawler for Layer Cake, as the bouncing mechanic is going to be helping a lot as most brawlers clamp up on this map, and again, long range is always good to have. Buzz is a really good brawler, as aggression is very key, and getting super on this map is very easy for Buzz, and you can just push up the wall with his gadget. Leon, a good brawler to have, as lollipop drop will allow you to get the blue star and lots of control, and you can also be very sneaky and push up the enemy spawn. Mortis, again, a really good brawler to have, as you can just push up the enemy spawn and kill easily low HP brawlers. Jean, a good brawler to have as mid, as you can scout the grass, and once you have pull, you can scare the enemy team back off and get a really nice pull and get yourself the lead. Sprout is going to be a really good brawler in order to control the mid and the lane with the Sprout walls, as the walls going to be connecting a lot of the map here and going to be blocking off, allowing you to get easy kills. Iron, a really good brawler to have mid or lane, and if you have any aggro brawlers, you can heal them up and allowing them to spawn trap the enemy team. Piper, a really good brawler to have as a long range sharpshooter, and you can break up the maps a lot by using her super. Grom's Watchtower is going to allow you to scout the map, and also, again, throwers are really strong in this map because there are lots of walls and you can spawn trap enemy teams. Rico is a really good brawler, but very high skilled on this map. You need to be using the bouncy castle gadget there, and use the gadget to push up the enemy team's right hand or left hand lane, and you're going to be just staying alive and heading good angles, and the super, you're going to be having really nice value. Daryl is a good brawler to have as a aggressive brawler, really good at getting kills and basically unkillable with most comps. Tick, again, throws a really good on this map. Tick is going to be able to scout and zone in enemies into their spawn and good at getting kills with his ticket. 2, with his speed zone and whatever star power, you're going to be able to allow your team to get loads of speed and also get out situations and help pinch and get loads of kills. Well guys, that's going to be wrapping up this. We've went over 3 game modes here. I'm going to do another video probably tomorrow or the day after, and we're going to be going over the rest of the 2 game modes picks. Hopefully you like this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.